Greg Shapiro presents Steve Hughes.
Hello.
We are, coming to be tonight in the Schiller Theater in Utrecht. And, yeah, we've been touring for a little while now. It's been going pretty well. This whole week, we're trying to help Steve get ready for the 4-month, tour in Australia. So
yeah, I've come to test new material. Like
Greg has brought me out here. Apparently, he's bringing out US and UK comedians. I'm neither. Although I've done more comedy in the UK, so I guess, and I live in the UK, and I have a passport, and I mean a British one, not just one. I've got one. What is it? Croatian. That'll do, won't it?
Steve, like myself, started out doing something different from comedy. I started with the theater, kind of migrated over into comedy. You started with heavy metal.
yeah.
An outlet of sorts.
Yeah, I guess. I just like it. So I guess most people who don't like heavy metal see it as an outlet instead of music because they can't conceive it as music. Something else must be an outlet.
And
whereas I conceive it as music.
Yeah.
And so yes, I did play in heavy metal bands, extreme heavy metal bands.
Yeah.
Thrash, death, black metal bands,
And
then went to comedy.
What was it about touring with all these metal bands that countless hours in service stations in the back of vans, and what made you say, now I want to tour with comedy?
Comedy was better because I could be creative without having to deal with other people. Plus I wanted to go overseas, so I didn't have to try and drag a whole band with me.
Well, there you go.
I thought I can just be funny, and then I can take a microphone and cigarettes and turn up, and then I don't have to worry about other people not being as driven as me.
Yeah.
So
I live in the UK, so I guess I'm UK comedian. I grew up in Australia, but see, I don't suit Australia because I'm not really very good at it. Being Australian, I don't like sport. I'm not racist. Well, I know that's a sweeping generalisation to make. Not all Australians are into sport. Not all racist either. Bit of a myth, bit of a joke, Not all racist, probably about 90% of them. The other 10% are Aboriginal people.
When's the first time that you started touring around in the Netherlands?
about 2001.
Yeah.
I used to come here and die on stage. And,
because that goes into...
Yeah. Just come here and speak. No one would laugh, and then I'd just die, and then I'd finish and get paid, and then wait the next day and die, and then I'd do a better weeks of deaths, and then I'd go home.
Yeah.
Very heavy metal with a bag. I'm skinny. I've got no circulation.
Yeah.
Blood doesn't go around my body.
It's physical, trapped in this physical realm.
Yeah. Big, thick Dutchman with buttocks. Go, it's not that cold. Well, it's fucking freezing. You've got buttocks like an ox, you bastard. I don't even have buttocks. I come here just to look at Dutch people's buttocks and envy. I should have ridden a bike all my life. Maybe I wouldn't be fucking cold.
Got your little bike helmet? You got your little bike helmet, Australia? Got to put your little helmet on. Look at the Dutch, they're driving around in Amsterdam buying drugs next to canals with no fence. Yes, but this is Australia. You put your little helmet on. There's no space here. Might get hit by a car. This whole law is across the country. I know people who live in towns in Australia where this is what traffic sounds like. Lucky I had my helmet.
So, Steve.
Nice to meet you.
Hi, brother.
Welcome.
Talking about new material and getting new material ready.
Well, I'm on the road all the time, so now I have to do it on the road.
Well, I mean, but...
Which I guess is good. It's like going to the gym. If you only give yourself an hour, you probably do more than if you give yourself 3 hours, thinking you'll do more in the 3 hours.
Mm.
So if I say I should take 6 months off to write a show, I probably won't. I'll just lie around and play guitar.
Yeah.
So it's probably best that I'm out here, sort of on the nice edge going, I have to go to another country, do comedy, but I really should have a new show, but how am I going to do that? Write it at Dubai airport while I wait. Yeah. It's not the writing, it's the performing. If you don't get a chance to perform the new material, that's the hassle. That's the problem.
You gotta keep the balance, basically.
That's the problem. Well, you've got to see if it's funny.
Yeah.
You can't just perform it in the hotel, in your shower cap, by yourself, in front of the mirror.
What about the old people? I'm not worried about the old people. I'm worried about young people who've grown up in political correctness. All going, I'd have to say that. I don't know. He said black man. But he is a black man. Yes, but does he know that? Fucking relax. Yes, Steve, but you were swearing on stage and there was an old woman in the room. But, you know, she was sucking cock before you were born, mate.
So starting out in heavy metal and making the jump over to comedy, I mean, there must have been some humor in the heavy metal scene already, yes? Or...
Well, many people believe heavy metal is ridiculous anyway. So there's obviously humour in heavy metal, but heavy metal people only know that some of them know it's ridiculous, but they don't like you laughing at it if you're not into heavy metal. Welcome to the party. Once I was in this German heavy metal festival called VARA NL, and I was with Peele, the lead singer of Niflheim, and we were with this Dutch guy as well. So we start talking about how old we are, and the Dutch guy goes, I'm 26, and Peele, my Swedish friend, he goes, I'm 32, and he goes, and how old are you, Steve? I went, well, I'm 42, and he goes, you are the luckiest, because you have had more time to see Iron Maiden. And they're totally, his brother's full on. I was at his brother's house, and I've got the best story ever about them. They are completely insane. His brother once said to me, would you like to see my Iron Maiden heavy metal shirts? I have over 1,000 Iron Maiden heavy metal shirts, but I only have 2 pairs of jeans. But I think I have my priorities correct. They even had a crash on a train on a way to see Iron Maiden. I heard this one again the other day. They're so insane. A proper train crash where there was dead people and one of them flew through the carriage and hit the air and he goes, I got out and there was a bloke with no arm and there was just proper carnage and next he's going, where's my brother? And then I found my brother and he was all right and then we went, the concert! And they grabbed their bags and just ran off.
Head for the hills, run for the hills.
This train is not going anywhere.
I was in there with my mate John from Liverpool in Northern England. We're having a drink. Suddenly he looks at me and he goes, have you got an earring in your right ear? I went, yeah. He went, this is a gay bar. I said, well, who cares? He said, yeah, but this is England, mate. England, you wear an earring in your right ear. That's like a sign, mate. A sign means you're gay. That was weird. I had to explain to him, see, in Australia, it's when you got your cock in another man's ass. Yeah.
Oh my goodness. Agent provocateur.
It's gonna be a wild show tonight, folks.
Yo! Welcome to 17th century reality TV.
Descended from apes. You lot might be, I'm not. Talking about, I'm a physical manifestation of a living continuum in time immemorial. I'm not descended from a fucking ape. And if we're descended from apes, how come there's still apes? Some apes just get to the edge of evolution and go, yeah, not for me. I mean, look what you're up to. Going to work 5 days a week, paying tax, supporting illegal invasions. Geez, that TV shit. No, I'm just going to stay in the woods and eat bananas and eat my phone. Play me, dick. Thank you very much for coming out.